What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of This, That, or Something Else. And this is episode 4. And on this episode, we'll be comparing a coconut yogurt to a Yogo. And I filmed this one a little while back on my Facebook Live channel. And I'll be doing quite a few more of those coming forward. So I hope you enjoy the episode coming up right after this. See you then. What's going on, guys, and welcome to the very first live coming at you from New York City. Not really, just from my lounge room in Melbourne. But This, That, or Something Else. I've done a few episodes of this over on my YouTube channel. So I thought I'd do this one live, and if anyone happens to be watching it tonight, they can ask me any live questions while we're on air. Feel free to ask them at any point. Amy, my lovely camera lady, is behind us there. So she will read them out for me should any questions come through. So let me give you just a brief description of what this series is all about, just in case you haven't come across it on my YouTube channel. Basically what I like to do is I like to compare something that we perceive as what the healthy option might be to a, I guess, perceived unhealthy option, and that's this or that. And then basically what I give you is another option that I would usually take as opposed to both of them. Now, what I want to try and really get across is that there's nothing bad about any of these products. I want to be upfront and honest with that if you can make them fit your daily routine and be in a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight, or be in a calorie maintenance if you're just looking at maintaining your weight, or of course if you're looking at being a surplus and gaining weight, no matter what stage you're in, looking at your goals, none of these are bad for you as long as you can make them fit into your target goal of whatever you're looking for. So that's the most important part I want to get across from this, because if you've ever had coconut yogurt, you know as well as I know, this stuff is delicious. And I don't want to get across that this is a bad product, but what I'm just going to say is everyone perceives and kind of tells us that it's lactose-free, it's gluten-free, it's tested, it's natural, it's got no additives and things like that. And so therefore, you can have as much of this as you like and go for your life. Whereas you come across a Yogo kind of chocolate, I guess, very highly processed yogurt. There's not a whole lot of yogurt in this, but with chocolate chips and, it's the kids, it's aimed at kids, and so, it's the very sugary base, and you'd say that this is the bad product. So that's why I love doing this series, because I think I'm just trying to educate people on kind of what's exactly in their food, what makes it up, and I guess what the kind of calorie counts are. So
shout out to Matt.
Matt, how you going there, buddy? Thank you very much for tuning in. But basically what we're looking at is this stuff here. So what we do is we compare two different items, one that's the healthy option and one's at the unhealthy option. And if we look at these as a per 100 gram option, because some of them have serving sizes that are completely different to others. So let's just look at them as a per 100 gram. Now, this one here, per 100 gram, has 195 calories, which is pretty high, to be honest, when you're just looking at pure calories. Now, I'll go into the breakdown of protein, fats, and carbohydrates later, but let's just compare these two purely for calories. So, as I said, per 100 grams, 195 calories. This one, 174 calories. So, you're looking at 20 less calories in this one here compared to that one in a 100 gram serving. Now, if we're looking at losing weight, calories are our most important factor that we're looking at. Be in a deficit, you'll lose weight. Be in a surplus, you'll gain weight. Now, that's a very simplified version of it. But at the end of the day, you're stranded on an island, you don't get to eat, you waste away. It's that simple. It doesn't matter if you're getting your calories in from carbohydrates, protein, or fats. On an island, you're not eating, you waste away. Okay, so basically, as a calorie count, more calories, less calories when we're looking at a 100 gram serving on those. So normally I like to sometimes say that the bad one is the one that we tend to like to go for. While this is delicious and it brings me back to my childhood memories of mum buying these for me as my dessert, love them. But I have to say, this stuff is absolutely delicious. And Amy's wanting me to open it to kind of give it a taste test in live because she wants to basically eat this entire tub once I'm finished. But this stuff is absolutely amazing, I will admit. But that's not to say this stuff, it's delicious. If this doesn't bring you childhood memories, because I'm pretty sure we all had Yogo as a kid. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe that was just me, but I know I loved it. It's a delicious yogurt. I'm not saying it's good. It's like, got not a whole lot of preservatives and things like that, but it's delicious. And we look at the calorie per calorie, it's better off than that one there. Now, what I like doing, I guess, to the side of that and kind of comparing it to something else is let me give you the option that I normally choose. Now,
Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree. How you going there? Hope you're having a lovely night. Thanks for tuning in. So what I'm looking at doing is then give you the other option. So you can have any one of them. If you can make them fit your daily routine, then go for it. But you're going to be using up 200 calories in a 100 gram serving. Now that's 400 grams. I can tell you now, I could eat that in one sitting without even blinking, and that's going to be 800 calories. Now, when the usual person has to eat around about 1,800 to 2,000 calories per day, you've just consumed half of your daily calories in one sitting. Now, I don't know about you, that doesn't leave me a hell of a lot of calories to eat for the rest of the day. So there's your options, or Chobani. Now, there's a whole heap of other ones out there. Personally, I just go for the Chobani. It's a good flavoured, low-fat yogurt. But what I like to do is add a scoop of protein powder to it, just to give it a bit of a chocolate flavouring. It's a pretty bland flavouring, but it's not bad considering it's very, very low in fat. But if you add a little bit of protein powder, it can be your favourite. It could be strawberry, it could be chocolate. I think there's cookies and cream these days, caramel choc chunk, and all these other ones. But I use just a plain chocolate one. Add a good scoop of that. You get a good hit of protein, which most of these don't have protein. That one there's only got 1 gram of protein, and that one there has 4 grams of protein. In that, with a scoop of protein powder, you're looking at getting 10 plus 20. You're looking at about 35, 40 grams of protein. So you're a really good hit of protein. And calories for a 100 gram serving, 50 calories in that for a 100 gram serving. Add the protein powder, you're looking at about 100 calories in that protein powder. So looking at about 150 calories. So you're still less than both of those. Really good hit of protein, and you're really keeping your fats and carbohydrates low, so you can save them for something else later in the day. Me, where I put my carbohydrates, fried chips. I love them. I go to my fish and chip shop and I get them probably 2 or 3 times a week. I love saving my calories for the things I love rather than having a kale and quinoa salad or whatever people are having these days. If that's what you love and you're a vegan and you love that type of food, go for it. I'm not putting you down for that at all. Me personally, and it's me and it's you, or whatever you are trying to do, go for what you love, okay? So I'd rather have something really low in fat, low in carbohydrate, and really high in protein to get my protein stores in, and then go and eat, a big steak and chips for dinner, or maybe it's fish and chips for dinner, or pizza. Oh God, pizza. Love my pizza. So that's what I want to try and bring to you guys. As I said, go over to my YouTube channel. I've already got 3 episodes up as of today. Just filmed another one today, which is a really good one. So get over there and look at that. That'll be live tomorrow. That was comparing health food bars and muesli bars and things like that. But I've also got Cocoa Pops versus muesli, and I've got Coke versus orange juice. So go and check them out. My YouTube channel is TrewXPhys, TREWEXPHYS. Should be on the screen now. It won't be on this one, but when I do load it up to my YouTube channel, it will be. But yeah, guys, go and have a look at those and get a bit of an understanding of what's in your food, so you can then start tracking and understanding what you can fit into your daily routine to make your diet as enjoyable as you can. Whether you're losing weight, staying at the same, or trying to gain weight, you just got to understand what's in your food. And I think a lot of people are kind of misinterpreting and kind of being misled by a lot of our food companies out there of just exactly what's healthy and what's unhealthy. And as I said, if you're looking at a scale of what really matters, it's calories, guys. Calorie deficit to lose weight, calorie surplus to gain weight. Everything else, while it matters, it's so far down on the scale that it really shouldn't be in your forefront of your mind with regards to sugar or gluten-free or those kind of things, preservatives and that. It's not going to matter with regards to where your weight loss is coming from or where your weight gain is coming from. So there you have it, guys. Another episode of This, That, or Something Else. Hope you really enjoyed that one over on Facebook Live. Be sure to add me on what you see at the bottom there now over on my Facebook channel, because I'll be doing much more live content. If you have liked this video on my YouTube channel, please hit like. or share it with anyone you think might like it, or hit that subscribe if it's the first time you're coming over to our channel. I'll see you next time on a True X Fizz videos. Thanks a lot, guys.